Welcome, everyone, to Attack of the Show. Now, the opening salvo of Gaming Revolution has been fired. Ghetto style. We've got the news on the first official Nintendo Revolution game, and we're going to share it with you. It's nice of us. Plus, what the hell is going on with Britney Spears? Rumors of baby dropping, videos of chubby dancing. Ugh. We're going to bring you a detailed report. It's painful. And finally, we know you love posting videos on YouTube. You know who doesn't love it, though? Network television. Yeah. Danny O'Brien from the Electronic Frontier Foundation is here to keep you out of jail. All this, plus Lowrider Magazine's national tour, today's top news, and a visit from Gotham City's own Dark Knight. Quick, to the Attack of the Show Cave!
Pick up on this.
They are so drunk right now. Welcome to Attack of the Show, everybody. It's Wednesday, April 12th, and I am Kevin Pereira.
And I am Olivia Munn, and also drunk.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
I missed the memo.
Well, the reason I'm drunk is because I was up till 3 o'clock in the morning last night on MySpace. Yay!
Well, you're proud of this.
I love it.
What were you doing?
I was approving people, and they tell me I'm now up to 1,400 friends.
Wow. 1,400 friends. Come on now. Congratulations.
Oh, no.
That's cool.
These aren't my friends.
I've got about 25,000 or so. I mean, it's not a big deal. I'm just saying. Call me when your number's in the double digits. You know, the MySpace thing is awesome. I'm glad you're into it. I'm still into it. I still approve friends. But I have done something much cooler with my hobbies and my pastimes. I was up till 3 a.m. playing video games. Yeah. That's how the big boys do it. There we go. Yeah, there we go.
I'll give you that.
Now, there's a lot going on with video games, and there's some huge news that I kind of have to share, if you don't mind. I'm going to geek out for a second. Big gaming news. Almost a year after the Nintendo Revolution was officially unveiled, they pull the cloth off, there you go, we've seen our very first confirmed visuals from a Revolution game. Now, last week, some scanned screenshots from an upcoming issue of Game Informer made their way around the internets. It happens. Now, the scans showed a slick-looking, explosion-filled first-person shooter, and each one was inset with someone holding a Revolution controller. Now, unfortunately, we can't actually show them to you. You got to buy the magazine for that. But today, Ubisoft, the company that gave us Far Cry, Ghost Recon, even Splinter Cell, they have said that, yes, the screenshots are real, and they are developing the game. There you go for them, kids. It's true. It's called Red Steel. There's an awesome flash intro from their website. And it's an exclusive first-person shooter for the Revolution. Now, the player controls a variety of guns, and get this, swords. Yeah, effing sweet, right? Using the motion sensor Revolution controller, and Ubisoft also mentioned that the game is going to have online multiplayer. So hold on, let me. A realistic-looking first-person shooter with good graphics and online multiplayer. Hello, I mean, this is Nintendo we're talking about, right? Crazy talk. The game is going to debut at the E3 Expo next month, but we'll have more on that after the break when we're joined by X-Play's Adam Sessler.
All right, Kevin, I've actually made a discovery of my own.
Oh.
It's probably the most effective birth control I've ever used.
Oh, prayer?
That doesn't work.
Oh.
I tried.
Whoops.
No, it's actually watching a screwed-up celebrity couple get even more screwed up after they have a baby. Hence, that's why we visit the ongoing saga of Britney Spears and Kevin Federline, my favorite saga, actually.
Yes.
Over the weekend, the pair were visited by child welfare officials. Why? Well, because the couple's 6-month-old son, Sean, was taken to the hospital for head injuries. Allegedly, the nanny fumbled to the trot, trying to get him out of his high chair. That's not funny.
You're right, that's horrible.
That's not funny. All right, but no charges have been filed, and the word is the baby is healthy, which is good. I mean, look at Britney here. She's clearly thinking, hey, come back, woo! Not, I hope my kid isn't brain damaged, which is good because she doesn't need another baby scandal.
Right.
Remember last February, Kevin?
I do.
Spears was caught driving with her baby dangerously balanced on her lap. She apologized, saying she just had a, quote, horrifying, frightful encounter with the paparazzi. We, however, are looking for a different kind of apology, one from Kevin Federline, after his new album, Playing with Fire, drops this August, because we, too, are anticipating a horrifying, frightful encounter.
You know what's actually really horrifying is the fact that Popo's Out is probably going to be an ironically huge dance club hit, if it's not already. It's
that
sad.
was like the worst thing you've ever said.
That's sad, but
that's sad.
I'm only speaking the truth.
I hope it isn't.
I do
really
too.
hope it isn't.
Maybe we can start a club or make T-shirts or a button campaign or something.
I would love to do a button campaign or pencils.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
They have.
let's do it.
Finally, folks, speaking of people having a bad week, it's not just Brittany, no. Vice President Dick Cheney. Yeah. Not only did he tempt fate yesterday by being physically active, but he got nothing but grief for it. Poor guy. Poor guy. Dick threw out the first pitch at the Washington Nationals home opener against the New York Mets as he marched towards the pitcher's mound. Now, the lovable second in command was greeted with cheers and applause, which you could kind of make that out over the booing. Yeah, he didn't let it get to him, though. No, he's Dick. He's tough. He's a Cheney. The man's got nerves of steel and a heart of plastic and wires. Little robo. Now, with his perma smirk chiseled on his face, Cheney lobbed the opening pitch, which heroically slammed into the ground in front of home plate. Cheney is now on the illustrious list of sitting vice presidents who've thrown the opening pitch at baseball games, and we'd love to name them for you or put them up on the screen, but you've never heard of them either. But congrats nonetheless, Dick. Well done, buddy. Well done. He's a good man.
He's great. He looks great in that jacket.
He looks great in anything.
He looks athletic in that jacket.
He's sharp. Sharp. I'm sorry, that my spidey sense is tingling a little bit. I think. Yes, the viewers want to know more about you, Olivia. That's what they want. Is that okay?
That's great.
Folks, send in your chat questions about Miss Munn. We're going to answer them at the end of the show. You can email us through our web form at attackoftheshow.com/askus, and you can chat with us in our IRC chat room as well. Just go to chat.g4tv.com. Well done.
All right, everyone, coming up after the break, X-Play's Adam Sessler joins us to talk about what exactly awaits us at next month's E3 Expo. But first, he is vengeance. He is the knight. He has a lot of free time. It's a blast from the past called When Kevin Met Batman.
Come. Great.
Whoa. Jeez, you scared the crap out of me. Wait, who is that?
Someone like you. Someone to rattle the cages.
What? Is that you, Brendan? All right, have fun up there. Just don't let facilities catch you, all right?
I need your help. Someone on the inside is taking a taste.
A taste? I don't even know what you mean.
Who runs the damn good downloads?
Sarah?
Find out what the next one is.
Yeah, we don't talk.
She'll talk to me.
Probably not. You're a freak in a mask.
Now we're two.
Now we're two? I mean, that doesn't... You do know that I can still see you, right?
The Electronic Entertainment Expo, or E3 to you savvy insider, you kids with your hula hoops, is kicking off next month, and here to get us all worked up into a rich little lather over what new games and big announcements we can expect is X-Play's own Adam Sessler. Adam, welcome back.
I'm not going to work you into a lather.
Please,
all right.
please do.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
I've got hard water, so I need all the help I can get.
Okay, and I'll get some moisturizing soap, and all will be good.
See, that's teamwork, folks.
That's
how we do it here at G4. I know we've got a lot to look forward to. Every year, E3 is huge, and every year they say it's going to get bigger and better, and giant announcements are made. This year, I think, at least, it's going to be the biggest
Yes,
E3 that we've ever had.
I can't think of any other time. And maybe the 2001 when there was the Xbox and the GameCube, but this, you feel like there's magic in the air.
The big three all have huge stuff to say.
Exactly.
And I'm most surprised that I think Nintendo, of all companies, might steal the show. Am I crazy?
No, I don't think so. And if you think about it, the GameCube really stole the show when it debuted at E3.
True.
It really overshadowed Microsoft's Xbox. There's a lot. There was just the game Red Steel that was announced today.
Right.
It is a first-person shooter. It looks like it's going to be an M-rated game. I don't know for certain on that. But the cool part is it has online and you can use a sword. Which means
sword fighting
you can
online?
sword fight. I mean, that's...
I thought you could only do that with like a DOA beach volleyball type game, but sword fighting online in a first person.
Exactly.
Game.
I mean, it's like now, once again, I'm starting to think about the cool things about the Revolution. Obviously, Zelda's going to be there.
Sure.
I hope they say it's going to come out.
Playable,
that would be nice.
Playable on the floor, though, right? That's pretty big.
I mean, it was playable last year as well. It was tough to get into.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the Revolution.
Oh, the
itself.
Revolution. It should be. No one's really saying about a lot of these consoles about what's going to be playable or not. So.
All right. So we got to move on to the 360 they launched last November. Been pretty pretty impressive. There's been some good games coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Some decent games coming out.
Yeah, we got Oblivion and we have Ghost Recon under the big shining,
Do they have anything up their sleeve this year?
Yeah, I think this is a good year. It usually takes about a good year for the stuff that's been worked on to really, come to fruition. So
Sure.
we have Gears of War, which has me all worked up into a lather. We're going to say lather too much today.
It's fine.
Yeah, but I mean, that seems really, really awesome. It's Cliff, Cliffy B is the guy who's working on it. I find him to be a reliable person in terms of making quality games.
Right, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
And this game might actually be on the floor, perhaps? Maybe playable?
I really hope it is. My gut tells me it's far along enough in development. Now, here's the other one. Too Human.
Yeah.
The guys up at Silicon Knights actually said this could change the world. That sounds a little ambitious.
Wow.
I would just like it to be a really, really good game.
Right.
And yeah, but this game has been in existence for over 10 years, I believe. And there's a lot to it. I think this will be a sleeper.
I have to ask, because normally a game that's been perhaps in existence for 10 years, obviously something's not going right, right?
No,
it's taking forever to fix
It's been conceived of. No, they have not sat down to actually work on this.
Okay.
They came up with the idea, realized that technology at the time wasn't sufficient to have them actually realize their dreams.
But now maybe harnessing that 360 power, it's going to come out and it's going to knock everybody's socks off.
I am hoping. And BioWare has a game Mass Effect as well, which I'm excited to see.
Now, there's one last company, Sony. They have this.
Sony?
They have a console. I think it's called the PlayStation 3.
That's a silly name.
Yeah, right?
Oh, I guess there were two others.
There were. No, this is the third. This is the third one of the PlayStation.
Okay,
and I'm told that you think it's the next Dreamcast. That this is just going to be a Virtual Boy. It's going to sell maybe 1 or 2 units.
Out there's kids who are like, give me my keyboard. I hate Adam Sessler.
You just got an angry forum avatar created.
Exactly.
No. PlayStation 3 supposed to be on the floor in some capacity.
Yeah, well, Spawn today was kind of saying it may not. It may be similar to what the PSP.
Well, that's like getting politics from Fox News.
I
You
know,
really
I
trust
know
the
that.
Spawn?
I know that, but there have been a lot of rumblings out there about the extent, what we're actually going to, how much we can see. There will be video.
Now,
that much I can be certain.
Well, they showed games like MotorStorm last year, and then they showed it at GDC, looking at some people, some journalists at 50%. Do we think that they'll be running more tech demos to try and wow us, like with Killzone 2, or do you think these games will actually? Will we have a controller?
It's a really good question, because let's look at what Microsoft did last year with the 360, where they did have it available to play, but those were, I think, recent beta kits or even alpha kits, and the games didn't look that good, and they got all that negative buzz. I think Sony is going to, learn from that, and I don't know what we're going to see. They have to show more stuff. I don't know if we're going to see Killzone 2. That's one. That's one that everyone sort of sees as the bellwether for the quality of the system. I wouldn't put that one out there to get scrutinized before it's done.
No, excellent point. Now, the one thing that I hope we do see is a controller. Do we think they're going to unveil, they went with the boomerang, are they going to go with the plunger, or what other kind of design are they going to go for?
It's probably going to be close to the boomerang design, but I remember last year they never really announced that controller. The controller was there, but it didn't get unveiled with everything else. So I think that's to give them some grounds so they can make some adjustments. I really hope they change the analog sticks. Those just did not. Those look to be as bad as the one on the PSP.
Completely agree. I mean, the 360 controller is so comfortable and so amazing. They definitely have their work cut out for them.
Yes, yeah.
Enough about the big three. I want to know what you are most excited about personally, Mr. Sessler.
What am I most excited about? Well, there's this lady that sells these hot dogs wrapped in bacon.
I've seen them. She puts mayonnaise on them.
Yes.
Oh,
they're good. They're good. It actually does. It tastes good. Gears of War really has me excited. I really want to play some Revolution games. I want to know what the price of the PS3 is going to be. Gotcha. I think that's the one. I need that laid to rest.
You want to know how many interns you have to sell on eBay to afford the
exactly. I have to actually probably hire a couple more than just do on math.
You can do it. You are Adam Sessler, don't you forget it.
Oh, that's right, I am.
Thanks for coming on, man.
Thank you.
Always good to hear from you. Everybody, as always, G4 and Attack of the Show will be live from the show floor at the LA Convention Center for an entire week of E3 coverage. So if you want to know what's going down, you're going to have to tune in. It'll be right here. But coming up, you want the news? We've got the news. It's called The Feed. It's right here. Plus, roving reporter Will O'Neill mixes hot cars, gorgeous women, and mind-blowing hydraulics at the Lowrider Tour. It's all coming up. Sit down.
Attack of the Show, baby. Attack.
Welcome back to the show. Yep. Later on, we'll have the Electronic Frontier Foundation's Danny O'Brien here to discuss the legal implications of everything from posting YouTube videos to buying live concert CDs. But first, unlike Kevin and I, Will O'Neill occasionally gets to venture out into the outside world. Man, Will, what's that like?
It's really exciting. But exciting. Now, I don't know if I'd call San Bernardino the outside world, but that's where I went to check out all the tricked out car action at the Lowrider Tour. Will O'Neill coming here from San Bernardino, California for the 2006 Lowrider Tour. When it comes to car culture, the Lowrider scene is one of the most unique and one of the oldest scenes in the automotive world.
Car-wise, we have over 600 entries, which is a pretty big show, especially in Southern California. We have different categories from the original, traditional lowriders. You got your truck category, your subcompact, and the bicycle category.
Whether it's an old school chop top classic or a tricked out truck, on the show floor, it's all about the looks.
This Hummer here right here carries 106 televisions, 615 woofers with 4,000 watt amps.
Dollars here, how much money went into creating this Hummer right here?
Well, the frame itself that it's sitting on, 30,000, all chrome. The paint itself, 50,000, and the system alone, 150,000. So we're looking pretty good here.
People come from all over the country to show off their cars, but there's more to it than that. People are also here to show off their merchandise and share their wares, and of course, there's some good-looking ladies. This is how I roll.
Aside from the cars, we have the hydraulics competition.
These hoppers definitely aren't as pretty as the show cars, but they certainly bring in the crowds.
Stand this thing up. Make some noise, world! Stand it up!
We try to build the best hoppers and go everywhere in the nation trying to prove that we're the best.
How do you make the cars hop?
Well, with the help of hydraulic system, which activates cylinders that we place them in the front suspension of the car and also in the rear suspension. The hydraulic pistons, they compress the coil springs, and as you compress and release the spring, it gives you the reaction of a hop.
And we also have the radical category for the hoppers. Radical hoppers are actually the ones that break apart. They dance, they do all these different movements. These people are second, third generation families that have been building cars and are passing it on to their kids. And we've seen the generations going by.
It don't get any better than this. Yeah. Word up. This tour is going nationwide with a grand finale planned in Las Vegas. Check out lowridermagazine.com for more details.
All right, still ahead, today's news diced into bite-sized portions in the feed. Plus, Will returns with the latest in DJ technology and will drop beats like they were Sean Federline. Yeah, but first, Batman returns to torment Kevin. Here's part 2.
Yeah, good show, Kevin.
Thanks, Luke. Have a good night, man. Oh.
A storm is coming.
Oh, just stop doing that.
What did Lane have to say?
You said you were going to talk to Sarah.
You're running out of time, Barrera, and I've got all night.
All right, you're freaking me out now, dude.
Find out what the next damn good download is.
All right, I'll find out.
Do you swear to God?
What?
Do you swear to God?
Yeah, sure, I swear.
Say it.
Say what?
Say you'll swear to God.
You want me to say it?
Yeah.
All right, I swear to God, I'll find out.
Don't swear to God, swear to me!
All right, dude, you're a freak, and you need to stop dropping your toys everywhere. I'm figuring this is yours, so...
Thanks.
Yeah.
Actually, can you get that?
Welcome back to Attack of the Show. We're live. Can you say likewise? Didn't think so. Still on the way, we're going to show off your take-home arts and crafts projects in user-created. Plus, the Electronic Frontier Foundation's Danny O'Brien is going to join us to defend your online rights. But let's not look too far ahead. Not when Olivia's got today's news all ready to go in the feed.
Sad news for the fans of the music group Gorillaz. Frontman Damon Albarn says Demon Days was probably the band's last album. No word on where the group will play their final show, but Albarn promises they are going out in style, quote, like Jay-Z. which can only mean they're going to buy the New Jersey Nets and repeatedly bang Beyonce. In other music news, Limp Bizkit frontman Fred Durst is dissing former bandmate Wes Borland in a song posted on his MySpace page. The one-minute track titled Unacceptable Interlude calls out Borland for leaving Limp Bizkit and questions his integrity. In other Durst news, Variety said that he's going to make his directorial debut with a film called The Education of Charlie Banks. Durst insists he's a serious filmmaker and that he's going to one day be mentioned in the same breath as Royal Tenenbaums director Wes Anderson. In major car news, Lexus unveiled the world's most powerful hybrid at the New York Auto Show. The LS600 HL packs over 430 ponies under its hood and is the first hybrid car to feature a full V8. The car hits dealerships in the spring of 2007, so start saving up. Now, if the environment isn't as important to you, Hertz is offering a cool way to burn rubber and gas. The rental car company is giving customers the chance to rent a Shelby, a high-performance version of the Mustang GT. The original Shelbys are considered a collector's dream. In other news, 300 Islamic activists in Indonesia violently protested the publication of a local version of a Playboy magazine. The demonstrators tore up copies of the magazine and shattered windows with rocks. In related news, an Indonesian maid was tricked into posing nude for her employer after he promised the photos would appear in Playboy. The 25-year-old woman filed a complaint after learning her employer skipped town with the sexy pics. Boxing legend Muhammad Ali has sold his rights to his name and likeness. Under the deal, entertainment and licensing firm CKX will pay the greatest of all time a cool $50 million. And finally, forget snakes on an airplane. Lasers on a plane is the future. At least that's what the Air Force hopes. By the end of this year, they plan to conduct the very first ever test flight of its airborne laser. The futuristic weapon will be attached to a jumbo jet and is designed to shoot down enemy missiles that are halfway around the world. All right, everyone, that's today's feed. For more information and updated headlines, visit g4tv.com/thefeed.
Sure, DJs pride themselves on their vinyl record collections, but that doesn't mean there's no place for digital mixology. No. Behold the Hercules DJ console. Will O'Neill at Saints and Sinners in Culver City, California. And who says to be a DJ you gotta carry around hundreds of pounds worth of records? I don't. I'm gonna go in here right now with a laptop and a digital mixer from Hercules and move the crowd MP3 style. Check it. Becoming a DJ is easier than I realized. All I needed was the Hercules DJ Console MK2, which works with MP3s and WMAs, has 2 jog wheels and a crossfader, and will only set you back about $300. Oh, and you'll also need a laptop. In this case, I went with the Dell Inspiron XPS M710 with its 3 GHz Pentium 4 processor, 80 GB hard drive, 17-inch LCD, and hefty $3,000 price tag. The DJ console draws its power from the laptop's USB port. You can plug the DJ console into any stereo or DJ mixing board using standard RCA cables. The DJ console has inputs for every device from MP3 and CD players to turntables. You can use the 2 wheels to cue and sync the 2 tracks that are playing on the laptop. You can also use them to scratch.
You know, I have some DJs who come in here who'd probably skin them alive for doing this, but I don't have a problem with it so long as it sounds good, and it does.
The DJ console has a ton of controls. You can skip forward to the next track, adjust settings like bass and volume, and you can use the joystick as a mouse. That's it from Saints and Sinners in Culver City, California. As you can see, the kid rocked the crowd. I got numbers. I hollered at some dope-ass bitches. Until next time, holla!
You're a true professional, staying completely sober throughout the entire piece at the bar.
Entirely, yeah, and no, not really.
Did this piece of equipment actually get you any action with the ladies? Were they impressed at your DJ skills?
No, actually, what happened is I continued mixing for a couple hours,
Right.
and Ian and Chip, the bartenders, they plied me with delectable beverages that I consumed until about 11 at night and passed out alone.
That's a sad, sad tale, my friend. You really didn't. You could have just made it up. They'd have believed you.
No.
So it's
fun though. It's a fun device.
$300,
Yeah.
$299. Good features. It actually works. Would you recommend this to someone who is a DJ, or is it only for people who have never really touched vinyl and experienced it?
I would recommend it for someone who actually hasn't touched vinyl, or someone who has like a huge MP3 library and they want to just sort of experiment with being a DJ and like playing around and sort of mixing their own MP3s and WMAs and things like that. I mean, a professional, I almost said a real DJ, but a professional DJ, I think, is definitely going to want to shy away from it. But like, you know, hacks like you and me who just want to have fun and
that's it.
And
show
throw
up to
a party and do it.
Put it in a backpack. Done.
Yeah, it's tons of fun. It's pretty cool.
Awesome. Thanks, Will.
Yeah.
Everybody, coming up, your user-created projects are dead and loving it. We're going to review your personalized tombstones. Plus, you might actually be getting screwed the next time you attend a rock concert, and you won't even know it. That's why the Electronic Frontier Foundation is here to arm you with all the legal factoids. Stay tuned.
The Feed is brought to you by the U.S. Navy. Navy, accelerate your life.
On the next attack of the show, the creator of movie rumor site Chud.com, Nick Nunziata, will explain how you too can go from fan to filmmaker. Plus, when it comes to comic books, no one knows quality from filler better than Fresh Ink's Blair Butler. And we'll anoint the weekend with the scented oils of rock, courtesy of musical guest Hawk Nelson. All that on the next attack of the show, certified fresh. The Electronic Frontier Foundation is an organization designed to protect your rights within that freewheeling web of copyright confusion known as the Internet. Well, here to inform you about legal issues that you should be pissed off about is EFF activist Danny O'Brien. Danny, welcome back to the show.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
I love having you here, man, because you guys do incredible work at the EFF. You are protecting our sort of our digital rights, aren't you?
Yes.
In
we
so
are.
many ways. So that means no flashy, annoying avatars on the internet. You guys are putting a stop to those, and pop-up ads and all that other jazz.
Yes,
They're really important
we're
issues.
actually going around in little vigilante posses taking those out.
Is the right to party out of your jurisdiction, or is that something you've been fighting for
No,
as
we've
well?
been defending for the right to party now for 15 years or so.
Fantastic. Excellent work.
Thank you.
Something I want to talk to you about, a serious issue, something that happened on YouTube. You know, the Lazy Sunday video got uploaded. NBC got up in arms about it. There was all this, talk of you got to pull this, cease and desist, DMCA, yada yada. What happened with that whole thing?
Well, I mean, they're kind of completely within their rights, right? You know, it's the copyrighted material, so they can go after these people. They file a little notice, and you can kind of counterfile and say, well, I don't think this is your copyrighted material, and then there's a little shimmy in the courts. But you know, once they send the message, you got to take it down.
Right.
And the only question here, I think, is that was that at all sensible for NBC to do, right? Because up until that point, I mean, I don't want to say everybody thought Saturday Night Live was no good anymore, but this was certainly like helping their case, right? To have this little
I had never seen blog posts, positive ones about SNL until that
exactly.
It
was
hit.
just such good free advertising, and you know, it's just a real shame when people kind of put ahead what basically their lawyers are saying about this kind of thing, that they got to stamp this out before, you know, the whole of the internet is full of pirates.
Well, now the question is not so much were they within their rights, because they obviously were. They own the content.
Yeah,
the question that I think people at home might be wondering is, like, if I have a clip of a favorite TV show or a clip of a movie and I want to send it to YouTube and share it with my friends, well, am I going to go to jail for that? Am I going to lose the house, the mortgage, the donkeys?
No, because there is a procedure, right? I mean, I'm not going to come out and say, yeah, absolutely do it. But like, if you upload something and it accidentally turns out to be copyrighted by someone who, you know, doesn't want you to do this kind of thing, like I say, there's this whole little process that goes on, and at no point, unless you sit there going, no, I really want to keep broadcasting this despite you telling me to kill it, you're not going to go to jail. You know,
but it's kind of like swatting mosquitoes, right? Like, they can slap one or two of them, but you're still going to get bit by another.
Well, yeah, but that's one of the things that makes something like YouTube really good for these companies, right? Is that there's one organization there that they do have a point of contact, so they don't have to keep swiping everybody else. So what I really hope that NBC and these other companies don't do is start doing what they did with the P2P networks and like think, okay, let's go after them, right? And then close down all these video sharing libraries.
All right, so from video sharing to music to concert going, something that I'm sure everybody out there, they go to a concert or two, and now a big thing that's really kind of taken off in the last, I'd say, 5 to 7 years or so, is the ability to grab a CD of a concert that you were just at. I mean, how awesome is that?
Right.
I didn't know Clear Channel invented that technology. I didn't know they owned the patent to that.
Yes. Clear Channel, the large, sinister Zaibatsu, in fact, invented this before anybody else could possibly ever think of it, patented it, and now ensures that you can only use their special equipment. Like artists can only, like the Pixies, can only use their equipment.
Because I could have sworn, like 10 years ago or so, not even 10, I'd say 5 years ago, when I was in high school bands or so, we were doing this at concerts. So
right, that very action of you going, oh, this is a good idea. Why don't we record it and then give it to our friend? Patented it. So if it's all in one box,
please tell me you're doing something.
It's funny you should mention that because we're challenged. We've got this little project called the Patent Busting Project, and basically, if Clear Channel does this, there's another group who claim to have the patent on any form of test online. I don't know whether that includes those kind of live journals. Are you what kind of
what kind of coffee drink are you? What Sopranos character?
Yeah, exactly. But potentially, like all of those people could be sued too. So we're kind of countersuing, and we've got some good like previous like evidence of somebody who would record their sermons onto this little thing. It's really cool. It's a box that lets you record your sermons and then give them out to your church congregation.
So the proof is the technology and the concept existed.
It pre-existed.
Good. Finally, AT&T is on your hit list, and I'm very excited about this. Tell me all the juicy details.
Can't.
Why are we going after AT&T? What's happening?
Okay. So really quick, AT&T, it appears, have been recording data and passing data on to the NSA over the wiretapping system that Bush kind of introduced, and that's illegal.
So they didn't get subpoenas for the 30 million people that might be affected by this?
Apparently not. So we're going in and we're doing a class action suit against AT&T, which is right in the middle of it now. So couldn't possibly comment on the details.
Fair enough. I wouldn't want to derail something that important, so I'll let you off the hook, Danny.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for coming on, man. It's always a pleasure. Everybody, head on over to EFF.org to find out how you're getting screwed and what you can do to stop said screwage. Plus, Danny has created a special link for you to sign up at a discounted rate, so just go to EFF.org/G4 and take advantage of it right now. They're doing great stuff. Support them, please. Stick around, though. You made them. We review them. It's user-created, and it's coming up next.
Attack of the show, baby. Attack.
And now it's time to turn the show over to you, the viewer. It's today's user-created. You know, Olivia, they say death is only painful for those left behind, but what I think is even more painful is something that just refuses to die.
Definitely. So for this week's user-created challenge, we asked you to make tombstones for everything you just wish would just go away.
Yeah. First up, who's in your face? MySpace. MySpace. Yes, it's hard to believe that the world's most popular sex-trolling... social networking site would have so many haters like Gabrielle Beatty. But I guess when just one too many of crappy bands tries to add you as their friends, it loses its appeal. So I guess we're saying adios, Tom.
All right.
See you later, buddy. Boom. Bye-bye.
See ya. All right, next up on American Idol. Has some of you feeling very Simon Cowell, Zoe Lopez, and legions of other viewers positively hate this show and think it's an unmitigated disaster.
Ooh, nice Simon Cowell, though.
I also got it's a little pitchy.
Oh, little pitchy. Dude, I don't know about the song choice, but you really worked it out. I gotta say, you really worked it out. I'm trying. Great. All right, done.
Whoa.
Kill it. Moving on. Next up, the Oh Really Owl is on Dennis Francey's endangered list. And Dennis, I gotta be honest, you're far from alone on this one. The owl was funny for about 5 minutes or so, but when a joke goes on for this long, like crab lice or a Republican administration, it's a little bit unbearable.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
No way.
Yeah, way.
And finally, let's all take a moment to honor the passing of a television legend. Yes, it's time to say farewell to the user-created segment.
Oh, no, say it isn't so. Yeah, look, we still love you guys, but come on. The same two people win this thing every week, so it's time to send it to the grave. Time for you guys to find a new hobby. Spread your wings and fly, little birds! That actually was kind of aerodynamic.
It was a little bit.
Hug?
No, I'm good. Thanks.
Okay.
Great.
All right. Move along, folks. Nothing to see here. That's it.
All right, stay where you are because I'm getting back up on the chopping block to face your chat questions. But first, does Kevin make the cut as Batman's new Wonder Boy? Check it out. You'd look good in tights.
put that key?
Pereira,
Oh, God, how did you get in here?
I took your key.
All right, that's not even legal. Aren't you supposed to be out there solving crimes, not committing them?
I'm complicated. I have layers.
Right.
Tell me what you know.
All right, I talked to Sarah about her damn good download. She said it's going to be some backup utility for Windows.
A what?
It's like a piece of software and you didn't... Look, that's what she said.
Are you sure she didn't say toxic laughing gas?
Yeah, I'm sure she didn't say laughing gas. Are you crazy?
Whew. That info.
Yeah, I mean, think about it for a second. How can you actually download...
Listen, Pereira, I'm through with your games. Who's that?
Oh, what are you talking about? Comfy? No, I think it's...
Yeah, I'm probably just...
You probably should just...
Yeah, I'm just...
All right, well, hold on a second. Hold on.
Why don't you just unlock it?
You gotta like...
Just unlock it.
Well, I'm trying to unlock the door.
I know, but it's locked.
You gotta take your hand off of it.
Wait,
If I hit the button,
it's
while
off.
your hand...
My hand's off. Just take it.
You gotta stop pulling. Look,
just unlock the door.
Just take your hand off the door!
I'm watching you, Pereira. Watching.
Oh, shut up! God. If you can't get enough animated violence, tune in tonight at midnight for Happy Tree Friends and Friends, part of G4's Late Night Block the Barbed Wire Biscuit. That's weeknights at midnight, right here on G4. Woo! All right, we said we were going to check in on the chat room, get some questions for you, Miss Olivia. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Will,
These are
nods
fun.
approvingly?
Totally.
Here we go. Marty Barrett wants to know, Olivia, when you were but a wee lass, what did you aspire to be when you grow up?
exactly what I'm doing right now.
Whoa.
Acting and being a host. I loved it. When I was really little, I had a stepsister who was beautiful, blonde hair and everything, and I was a tomboy with matted hair and freckles, and I saw Punky Brewster on TV one day.
This is about to be hilarious.
And I realized that, I'm like, I want her to be my friend. And then my mom told me that she was actually just an actress, and that's what I wanted to do. Yeah. I haven't met her yet, though.
Well, here you are.
Here I am.
Congrats.
Yeah. Thanks.
Mystery Man.
One step closer to meeting Punky Brewster.
One step.
Yeah, really.
Maybe I could play her.
She'd probably kill for your position right now. Mystery Man says, hey, Olivia, do you know any Japanese?
はい、日本語を話す。あなたは？
Wow.
本当。私は日本語が上手でしょう。
It's getting a little hot in here.
Mizu kodasai. Ikore desu ka?
You want some water? And how much is it?
All right. I tried.
Great.
Don't touch my mustache.
どういたしまして。
Yeah, there we go. I got
Don't
that
worry
one.
about it.
All right. Bum Shopper says, Olivia, who's truly the fire? Oh, this is a good one. K-Fed or K-Per?
This should be a C. None of the above.
Excuse you,
should
Will.
be a
This
C.
is Olivia's time.
Oh, sorry. K-Fed, I love that no matter what picture you see him in, he is always having a ball. He is just loving life.
But
I agree entirely.
But,
I think that K-Fed is an artist. This is a big performance art piece. The joke is on us.
I don't think he's that intelligent at all.
I know that was a joke, but that's just not funny. Yeah, but K-Per, he's cool.
Wow. Give him an inch. Tronzilla says, does Olivia like guys who wear glasses?
I wear glasses. I have to wear contacts a lot because it bothers me to have the frames on, but I think guys in glasses are cute. I do. Oh, wait. Okay.
Later, Kevin. I'll take. Look at this guy. Ooh, God.
I don't know.
Now we have a conflict.
I don't know what to...
No. Let's right this way. You got it right this way.
Thank God I learned about that birth control earlier.
Will, just pray for us, all right?
Yes.
All right, everybody. I think that's it. I can barely read this with these things on. Hey, we're done. End of the show.
Woo. All right. Thanks to our guests, Danny O'Brien and Adam Sessler.
Thank you, guys.
Find out to see who's my baby's daddy. It'll
exactly.
be easy to tell.